If Goldilocks were looking for an SUV, she'd have a better chance than ever of finding exactly what she's after thanks to the new Eclipse Cross. Now, I'm not saying it's porridge, but the fact that it's just a bit bigger than an ASX and a bit smaller than an Outlander means that there's now 3 Mitsubishi SUVs to choose from in the most popular end of the market. The Eclipse Cross is also Mitsubishi's first new smaller car design in ages and brings a distinct wedge look that also has traces of coupe about it. All of a sudden, key rivals like the Nissan Qashqai and the new Jeep Compass just look like regular SUVs. The inside is a big step forward over the ASX and Outlander, with the new look keeping practicality the #1 priority, but the harder plastics and leather trim seems to put durability before luxury. From launch, the Eclipse Cross range is split into 2 trim levels, but a third is tipped to be added to the range by the end of 2018 to form a new entry point. The LS is impressively equipped for the price, with all the important safety gear like auto emergency braking and 7 airbags, plus a new multimedia interface that's compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus front and rear parking sensors and tinted rear windows. The Exceed adds leather trim and a dual sunroof, dual zone climate control, plus a heads-up display, 360-degree cameras, active cruise control, a few extra active safety features like rear cross-traffic alerts, and you can also get it in all-wheel drive. Now, given the sizable price jump to the Exceed, I reckon the smart money's on the LS. So what sort of practicality can you expect from an SUV that's bigger than an ASX, but smaller than an Outlander? Given they all ride on the same wheelbase, the actual cabin space is pretty good, but the Eclipse Cross gets the Outlander's sliding rear seat, which slides 200mm to help you balance maximum rear seat space with maximum boot space. Now, I find this particularly useful with a rearward-facing baby seat fitted, as with the rear seat slid all the way back, it leaves plenty of room in the front seat for front seat occupants. The Eclipse Cross is better than many larger SUVs in this area. One thing you might find annoying though, is that the sloping roofline makes for a lower rear window height, which means you'll probably have to reach under when loading your most precious cargo. Aside from this minor blight, it's got the usual array of cup holders and bottle holders and decent storage for things like your phone, and the boot is a decent size regardless of the rear seat position. Aside from its fresh looks, the Eclipse Cross brings a new 1.5 litre petrol turbo engine to the Mitsubishi range. We had a very brief drive of a prototype version in the Northern Territory last year, but now that we've driven on the road, I can tell you it's a pretty good thing. It's got good punch from down low, which means there's a lot less groaning from the CVT Auto, and the fact that it runs on regular 91 petrol means it'll save you money at the pump beyond what the windscreen sticker suggests. Under the skin, it shares a lot with the ASX and the Outlander, but it's been refined to feel more modern and comfortable. The ride comfort is particularly good, and it stays quiet at highway speeds and does a good job of handling corners, so there's nothing to complain about in the way it drives. The Eclipse Cross will represent the right solution for a lot of SUV buyers. It's better value than a lot of smaller SUVs and matches the practicality of a lot of larger SUVs. That's a pretty good package overall.